Please pass me my ring. And my bead is on top of the table. Healing energy on me.
There's no bead.
I wore bead before now. Hi, Queenie. Kemi P. Kemi P. Greetings, darling. How are you doing? Guys, please let's tap on our screen. Good evening. Good evening. Greetings from any part of the world. Osas, good evening. Any part of the world you are watching me, I extend my greetings to you. I'm beautiful, darling. Oh, I love this one. Tell me you found money.
I don't know what this.
Guys, please let's tap on our screen so others can join and the life can go far. Nurse Melody, greetings, darling. There's a particular person that I reached out to. Greetings. Guys, please let's tap on our screen. Wheezy. Wheezy, how you doing? Greetings. Greetings, Gabriel. Porchella. Porchella, you're following me like a shadow. Are you my shadow? Porchella, are you my shadow? I'm fine, Wheezy. You're following me everywhere. Eh? Are you my shadow? Guys, please let's tap on our screen. Honestly, it's not like I have a precise topic to teach today. I just want Spirit to speak through me. Royal Mike, greetings. Right? Not like I have a specific topic, but I just believe that Spirit is going to speak through me. Because why? I am a vessel. And for the fact that I have made myself available for use by my spirit guides, there's always a message for someone today. I want to say thank you to those of you that congratulated me for my daughter's matric. I want to say thank you. For those of you that sent well wishes to her, thank you very much. May there also be a celebration in your household that people will tell you congratulations. You say. Okay, for those of you that are new to my page, my name is Oma Water. Thank you. My name is Oma Water. I am a water priestess, and also I am from Delta State. I am Murobo by tribe. it's part of the assignment, Amal. I am Murobo by tribe, but I am married to an Igbo man. Now, a lot of you actually come to me and feel okay. So a lot of you come to me and speak Igbo to me, which I'm always happy, because you see this Igbo language, I must learn it, I must speak it, I must what, understand it, I must digest it. So a lot of you people think that Oma was gotten from the Igbo name, Oma, but it's actually my water name. That's not my real name, that's just my spiritual name, right? Now a lot of you think I'm because when you go to my page, you will see most of the Igbo spirituality. Now, not like I decided to practice the Igbo spirituality. Greetings, Evelyn. But I just believe that practice what is pure, irrespective of whether you are practicing it in the Yoruba way or the Edo way or the Igbo way or the Yoruba way. Just make sure that you are pure, right? And your spirit is clean. So yes, she is Royal Mind. Now, irrespective of the kind of calling or however you want to practice it, one thing I would always say is make sure that you are teaching the right thing and you are practicing it correctly. Now, spirituality is one. Spirituality is one, irrespective of the languages or the belief or the culture. Now, I got to understand that in Africa, most of the deities that are in our place are in different places. most of the people, the deities that are in our communities are actually in different other communities. Now, the only thing there is that they bear different names and people practice their mode of worship or their modes of sacrifice is different, but it's the same spirit. Now, example, water spirit. You must leave my daughter alone. Water spirit, right? Now, as an African child, you will know that in one way or the other, we all resonate. We all resonate to the water spirit. I always say something. I'm very happy today. One of the reasons why I'm happy today, for those of you that follow me very well, that follow my page, you will know that one thing I have always complained about or talked about is the fact that there are some knowledge about our past that we tend to seek, but because of our religious parents, we tend not to have a hold of such knowledge. Because why? We have religious parents, so when we approach them, most times they tend to tell you they don't know. Because why? They don't want to talk about it. They don't believe that they should have that discussion about spirituality with you when it's not a Christian religion. Like you're not discussing anything about the Christianity faith, right? So they just tend to shut you off those informations that you need to know. But I'm very happy today because I went to my maternal side for the 110th time. All right, like I always go there because somehow my spiritual journey always leads me back home. There's always something that keeps drawing me back home. And yes, I do. And today I was privileged. I was with my husband and my mom, my mountain of fire mother. So, and she became very open with me today, and it's something that I took advantage of the moment, because there were a lot of questions I wanted to ask, I wanted to know, and will I just say God having it? She was just opening up and telling me a lot of things, and I was just excited in my spirit. Because why? I was getting to understand a lot of things about my past that I have been shown. So while she was saying these things, lines were forming, the dots were forming lines to me. The little dots that I was trying to get clue about were beginning to form line. And I looked at it for the first time in my life. My mother called my reincarnator's name for me, as in that is me in my previous life. I had chills in my body. I looked at my husband, I smiled, I was happy. Like, I don't know if you can understand or relate with me, because yes, I've always acknowledged my reincarnator, which is me in my past life, right? I have always acknowledged it, but there were more to I wanted to know. There were more I wanted to know, and in the course of my spirituality, there are certain informations that you cannot get outside your bloodline, outside your lineage. There are certain informations you cannot get outside your lineage. So if those people in your family decide not to say anything, you will be shut out of certain information for as long as what they decide to hold back. Do you understand? And today my mom was telling me, how water, according to how water spirits came into the family. It was just a beautiful story, it was a beautiful story. And then I got to understand why it has been passing from generation to generation, right? And she also showed me where my reincarnator lived before, which is me, where I lived before, right? It was just a beautiful journey to me. And I told myself that yes, I have clues now, and I will go and dig in and dig in and dig in. Sometimes our past has a way. Yes, she did. Our past has a way of reflecting into our future. Some of you don't actually know that sometimes, a lot of times, our past has a way of reflecting in our future. If you are somebody that practices African spirituality, or you are coming back to African spirituality because your awakening process has started. Just like I will say, everybody's awakening don't start at the same time. Allow people to take their time. It is not a matter of rush. In African spirituality, we don't go and do evangelism. Do you understand? Let people be convinced and say, I think I like this. I think I understand this spiritual part, and I want to be a part of it. It is not a religion. It's not a religion that people should go and be dragging people, or you now keep enmity with people that don't believe in what you believe. Spirituality, awakening takes time. It took the white people 400 years to convince the blacks about Christianity. It took the white people 400 years to convince the black man about Christianity. One of the people, the most difficult species to convince, are the blacks. Imagine if the whites that came with a lot of technology and everything, that they still took them 400 years. Imagine we blacks trying to convince our own black. It's going to take more years and more stronger. We have, you see the black race now, they call it native goats. We get strong head. We have strong will. So when your own awakening starts and your next person or your family or your mom or your dad, their awakening has not started, give them time. Give them time. Don't judge them. I have Christian friends. Yes. It's even the Christian friends that run away from me. Me, I don't discriminate. I have Christian friends. I have Muslim friends. My help in my house, she's a Muslim. I work with Christians, I patronize them, I don't discriminate. African spirituality never taught us to force our spirituality into people. We only speak. That's why I find it very, very, I cringe when people come here and be writing about give your life to Christ, Jesus. Because I believe that spirituality shouldn't be forced. Shouldn't be forced on anyone, right? Now, that brings me to the fact that I got to know a lot about my reincarnator today. I know there are a lot of people too that don't understand about this reincarnation process. Now, Even I got to understand that on this app, yes, I get to see a lot of spiritualist posts, right? I get to see their posts, and sometimes I get to understand that even some of us spiritualists are not still deep rooted in awareness, right? I have come I have seen a post on my FYP that they said, your chi is you. Your chi is the name that you carry. And I sometimes I pause and I read the comment section on such posts, because why? I want to know the mindset of the followers. And I get to understand that a lot of people still don't understand this concept. Now, first of all, chi is not an English word. Chi is what? Is an Igbo word. Is an Igbo term. Now, there are a lot of people from wherever they come from, their own various tribes, that don't even know what this is. Now, I'm going to explain it in what? In a layman's term, in the English language that everybody can understand. Now, first of all, if you are somebody that understands the Bible, just like the Christians say, you will know that in this life, they said we have 3 stages. You have the spirit, you have the body, and you have the soul. I don't know if you guys understand. You have the spirit, soul, and body. That's the major part of spirituality. Now, what? You have the spirit, the soul, and the body. These are the 3 stages of what? Spirituality. Now, let me explain. I have said it several times that in African spirituality, we don't believe in heaven and we don't believe in hell. What we believe in as heaven and hell is what? Right now, I can say I am in heaven. When you are passing through your journey of life and you are struggling and things are going bad for you, my darling sister or my darling brother, you are going through hell. That is hell. If you are going through your spiritual journey and you are battling, you are struggling, things are as life is showing you Shege Pro Max, that is you in hellfire. But when you are going through life, your journey of life, and things begin to fall for you in pleasant places, your prayer, your intentions are being ticked, that is you in heaven. We don't believe in African spirituality. We don't believe that there is a place that is prepared for us, that after we live here on earth, we'll go and enjoy or we'll go and suffer. No. You are either suffering through your journey of life, which is your hellfire, or you are enjoying it through your journey of life, which is your heaven. Now, in African spirituality, what we believe is reincarnation. We believe that what? Life is a circle. Life is what? A circle. If you come to life, yes, you recycle and you come back. That is where the 3 ways of spirituality comes in: your spirit, your soul, and your body. Let me break it down into these 3. Now, we believe that what? There is chi. Now, in the Igbo cosmology, we believe that your chi is your what? Personal guardian spirit. Now, listen, spirits. Now, your chi has never, ever been human before. From the day that your journey starts into this earth, your chi is assigned to you. That is that personal spirit guide that follows you all through your journey of life. If you go through this journey of life 100 times, you come back to earth 100 times, you are going to have the same chi 100 times. But what changes? You see, what changes is what? This body. Your soul is what? Your reincarnated self. Now, your reincarnated self, which is what? Like you in your previous life. Some of you, your reincarnated self happened to be like what? Your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, your grandmother. It comes from your lineage. Most of the time, somebody like me, I am reincarnating my great-grandmother, right? Now, that is my soul from my previous life. Your soul is what comes over in different body. It is the soul that reincarnates. The spirit stays what? The same. That is your chi. Do you understand? Your chi does not change. Your chi is a spirit. Now we have what we call what? Chi Oyu. That is what? Your soul that what? Reincarnates. Remember, I said that this body has expiring date. Your body can collapse from accident. Your body can collapse from old age. Your body can collapse from sickness. Anything, physical disaster can happen to this your body, but it cannot what? Change your soul. It cannot change your soul. So when this your body has a problem, what happens? You go back. Your soul goes back to what? Prepare for another body. Now that is why what? You will go and prepare for another body, right? And carry that same soul and come back with a different body. It's just like what? You having a car that went through an accident. Now the car becomes shrinked and damaged, but the engine is still good. Now they will remove that engine and put it to a new body. Now you will see that car and not know that that car is from a what? Accident car. Because why? It now has a new body. That is what happens to us. Now for as long as your body has changed, your soul cannot change. Your soul does not change, your spirit does not change. That is why your chi cannot change. The only thing that changes in our reincarnation process is our body. Because why? It wears off. So some of you are always confused and say what? My chi is my reincarnator. Your chi is not your reincarnator. It's just like saying your spirit is your soul. Your spirit is not your soul. You have a spirit, you have a soul, and you have a body. What changes in your reincarnation is your body. Do you understand? So especially I see a lot of priests, spiritualists making this mistake. Some will say your chi is your name. Your chi is you. Now, let me explain further. Now, that's your chi, which is the spirit. Also have spirit entourage that they work with. That's your spirit guide, your personal chi. Also has what? Entourage that they work with. Now, your chi can consist of what? Your father's deities. Some people have memory. Some people come back with their memory, some don't. There are some people, what we call deja vu. I have been here before. I have seen this thing before. It's because why? The soul is the same thing, but the body has changed. So when you come back, you know that, this place is familiar. This place looks like I have seen here before. Yes, you have. Because why? You've been here before. But why? It's a different body. But when you see something you have seen before, when you see something you have seen before, you just pause. I'm like, this place looks familiar. There are certain people that you've seen before. They will come across you in your lifetime journey. You'll be like, your face looks familiar. But truly, you have not met that person before in this your life, but you probably met that person in your previous life. That's what we call deja vu. That's what we call deja vu, because why? It is the same soul. It's just different body. So sometimes you remember things, but sometimes some people don't remember. That's why what? I always say, don't put, in African spirituality, we don't believe in what? Putting people in the mortuary. We believe in what? When somebody passes on, bury the person immediately. Bury the person immediately so that the person's reincarnation process can be complete. But by the time you put people in mortuary, it makes them forget their processes, their previous life. That's why you find out that some of our parents that are spiritual, not religious, they will tell you that when I pass, don't take me to the mortuary. Because why? They want to have a memory of their previous life when they reincarnate back. They understand the reincarnation process. I don't know if you understand. Now, for those of you that always say, in my place we don't feed chi, in my place we don't feed chi, every human has a chi. Every human has what? A chi. Every human has a spirit, soul, and body. Without these three major things, you cannot be existing on earth. So if they don't practice it in your place, doesn't mean what? It is not done. That's why greetings, darling, Shell baby, long time. I have sat down and tried to understand this spirituality. Spirituality is way deeper than what we see on the internet. True. Sometimes when I go through my classes, my spiritual classes with my spirit guides, I wake up trembling, and I'm looking at my husband and I'm saying, this world is not real. This world is a different place. You know why? Because a lot of people are not aware. They are not aware at all with how deep spirituality is. Now, let me tell you something. If you are practicing African spirituality and you have not energized your chi, which is I don't know, which is your personal guardian spirit, you are going to encounter a lot of challenges. The fact that they don't do it in your place does not make it correct. I have got to understand that a lot of people tend to struggle through spiritual journey because why? A lot of things are left undone. Some people just jump from stage 1 to stage 10. Thank you very much, darling. And by the time they've gotten to stage 10, a lot of people are already having high expectation of them because why? They have portrayed themselves like they are ready spiritually. Whereas they are not fully grounded. Now, by the time they have gotten to level 10 already, they now look for which quick means they will use to as a backup. In spirituality, in spirituality, there is no shortcut. It is either you are getting it right or you are getting it wrong. It is either you are getting it right or you are getting it wrong. Some people will say, in Urobo land, because I'm Urobo, they don't feed chi. But I can still hit my chest and tell you there are many things that are wrong about the Urobo spirituality. If you want to get angry, please get angry. If you want to feel bad about it, feel bad about it. Sometimes we call spade a spade and not a working tool. So if you know me very well, you will understand that I really don't care about people's feeling when it comes to when it comes to teaching. Now, one thing I asked them, they said it's Usu. Now I asked them something. They said is your water spirit guide? Point of correction, if you are saying your Usu is your chi, do you realize that it is not everybody? It is not everybody that has a strong percentage from water. Yes, as a human, we all have life is a circle, right? There are some people that, just like I would say, we all have connection with the four elements. We have connection with water, we have connection with air, we have connection with earth, and we have connection with fire, but in different proportions. There are some people that their water element is more than their fire. There are some people that their fire is more than their water. There are some people that their earth is more than their air. But for you to be existing on this earth, these four elements must cohabit. You cannot come out and just be shouting, I am a water child, I am a water child, and you are lacking your the major three elements behind. That is why where most of our deities in our family, in our parents' place, our deities from our village, they come in. You can be a water child, but through the deity from your father's village, it connects you to air, it connects you to earth, and it connects you to fire. One deity comprises of the four elements. For you to be a deity, that the village will sit you down and call you a deity, you must comprise of the four elements. That is why you find out that what? Some deities that are standing there, that have the shrine there, you will see that they have water. You will see that they have water. Yes. You cannot be a deity if you don't comprise of the 4 elements. For you to be a deity, that 4 elements must be there. Now you will find out that the water side, the water is there. Now on the earth side where you have the shrine, go to that deity and ask questions very well. That deity has fire. That deity has air. That deity has but earth. And probably what? The water is just there. Now somebody is asking, what is the difference between the spirit and the soul? I just explained. Now spirit comes as what? Spirits have never been human. What comes back into the earth are souls. Souls that come back. Souls that enter. Spirits do not enter body. Do you understand? They guide you. They lead you, but they don't enter into your what? Your human body. The only thing that enters into the human body are souls. A spirit does not enter into the human body. They direct, they instruct. That's what they do. That is why what? It is only the soul that can reincarnate. And once the soul wants to reincarnate, a body is needed. Without body, you cannot what? Walk on this earth. You cannot exist on this earth. Do you understand? And that is why when you are a chosen one, the spirit begins to torment your soul, right? Because why? They need that your body to walk on this earth. They need to be given that your body instruction to function. I don't know if you understand. That's why if you are a chosen one and you don't sit and submit your body for this work, you go through a lot of problems. Because why? Spirits cannot exist on this earth. On this planet, they cannot. That's the difference. Now back to what I was saying. Right? Now, there are a lot of people that tend to confuse this thing. Like I was saying, your chi is there. Now, your chi now has what? Entourage. Your chi does not stand alone. Your chi might be your guidance spirit, but it doesn't stand alone. Your chi now works with what? Your water family. Your chi works with what? Deities from your father's village, deities from your mother's village. That's why I wonder how people say they are what? Feeding chi and they are using just one animal. If you are giving your chi that animal, what about the entourage that comes with the chi? You want the chi and the entourage, the other spirits, to eat one animal. Reason why most of you, your chi works don't go through. That's the truth. Because I don't know how some people, I see it, some people are feeding chi with one animal. So when you feed that person's chi, you energize that person's spirit. That spirit does not work alone. That spirit does not work alone. Now, that spirit also works with spirits that what? Have decided that person's destiny, decided what that person will be. So when you are feeding your chi, you must, it's not only one animal. You have to what? Also energize the spirits that work with the chi. I don't know if you guys understand it now. So let nobody tell you that your chi is you. Your chi is not you. Your chi is what? Your guidance spirit. Your chi is your guidance spirit. Do you understand? So that you would always correct people. Even spiritualists correct them. Because sometimes I don't understand why some people are not open to learn. And some people will say what she's saying, she Igbo. I might not be Igbo, but I'm saying the truth. Do you understand? I might not be Igbo, but I'm saying the truth. Now, somebody just asked, do Americans feed chi? First of all, you cannot tell what they practice. You don't live with them. When it comes to spirituality, you can only speak for yourself. There are a lot of people that come out today and practice what you don't practice in their secret places. So you cannot tell if they are feeding their chi or not. People can that's why I tell you that people can access this spirit. You say they don't. What makes you feel they don't? Are you a white man? Are you a white man? Have you lived in the white man? Do you live with them? Why are you vouching for people that you have no idea about? That's the same way you will vouch for your pastor that they don't feed their chi. Because why? They will feed their chi and you will not be aware. Don't vouch for anybody. Even serious sometimes. Me, Oma, my spirit self, they shock me. Some things that I feel that what? I feel like I cannot do. I do it. I do it. So don't vouch for anybody that you don't know. Why? You lived all your life with them in Kano State. It's all right. Continue. Now, back to what I was saying. Now, I also want to talk about generational curse and generational blessing. Right? Now, there are some of you that, just like this person is saying now, that it's only the Indians that do. See, hey God, I don't like distraction. Let me just leave you. Now, back to what I was saying. There are some of you that what are probably living a careless life now. And I want to explain the dangers of what living a careless life. There are some times that some of you right now are on this planet, this journey of life, and you feel like your life ends here. Your life doesn't end here. Your life doesn't end here. Do you understand? Somebody said define careless. Please, if you want to know what careless means, go to the dictionary or type it on Google. Right? You'll see what careless means. Now, when you live your life, right, and you decide to live your life in what? In a bad way instead of a good way. You dupe people of their money, right? You do a lot of what? Abominable things. You live your life in a very reckless manner. You deceive people, defraud people. You know you don't have a call. You set camera. You set camera. You are doing spiritual work for people that you know that what? They are not going through. You are doing it just because of your selfish interest. Right? You are taking things from what? People forcefully. You are living your life, taking people's husband, sleeping with them carelessly, living your life like there is no consequence. Let me tell you something. Your consequence might not be in this your journey of life. Just like I told you, life is a circle. Life is a what? Circle. You might not face the consequence in this your lifetime. You will come back again. You might not face. That's why I get some people telling me that, oh my, is it that spirits are not seeing all these fake spiritualists? Is it that spirit are not seeing all these people that are duping people? Is it that people are not seeing all these people that are doing ritual? Yes. Spirits are seeing them. They will what? There is nothing like, see, one thing that spirit does not do, spirit does not forgive. Even if they let it go that minute, you will face the consequences. You will face the consequences. Might not be in this your lifetime journey. It might be the next one. And it might what? It might not be to only you. It might extend to the 7th generation. There are some people that what? The only reason why you are struggling today is what? Because of one act. One abominable act that somebody from your lineage committed. And you are suffering it because why? You were not even born as at that time. But what? You came into the world and you met it and you are suffering it. And by the time you go and find out, they will tell you that somebody from your lineage did this. And you begin to wonder, but it did not concern me now. Just the way blessings go from that generation to the 7th generation. That's how curse goes from that generation to be what? To the 7th generation. If you feel duped now by any spiritualist, or you feel like you are being oppressed by any human, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do you know why? I have been opportune to do readings for people, and I see that some of them are going through generational curses. And some of them are what? Going through generational blessings. There are some of you that anything you put your hand today, you prosper. Despite that you have not fed your chi. Yes, you know why? There are certain covenants that have been made and sacrifice that have been made that what? To my 7th generation, they will benefit from this sacrifice. Yes. So for as long as what? That sacrifice, that 7th generation has not expired, you would experience blessing. And if it's curse, you would experience curse. That's how it works. So when you are living your life in a very reckless way, in a very careless way, sometimes some people will say, I want to go and do ritual. Let me take all the wealth from my 7th generation. Let me spend it now. When you come back, if you spend all the wealth from your 7th generation in this your lifetime, you will come back into that family to meet the poverty. And you will partake of it. You will partake of it. There are some of you that are what? I told somebody in her reading, I said, go and you need to do, you've had over 20 abortions. And it was showing. Some were dada twins, some were single people, some, you understand? I told her, she said, mama, that was when I was young now, that was when I was a young girl. Whether you were young or whether you did it when you were 2 years old, it's still in your destiny. It's still in your journey of life. Do you understand? For the fact that you did those things, I told her, I said, you need to go through an abomination cleansing. And she told me that, the amount I even used to do the abortion did not reach this one. I was looking at her. Do you know why? There are some of you that you've gone to do consultation. They will tell you that I see abomination, I see abortion. You will say, but I've not done abortion in this life. What? Why? It followed you from your previous life. Have you not had situations like that? I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen abominations that follow people from this their life to the next life. And it begins to follow you. And it begins to spoil things for you. Because of why? There is a transfer. I told you something. The soul does not die. It's just the body. So spirit knows that you commit that crime. Even if you come as Oma, change body come as Oma, spirit knows that you do that thing. The soul does not change. It is only the body that changes. Spirit know you. It's the same thing as you that walked with that deity. I was finding it very funny. There was a particular guy that came on my life and said that they called him from abroad to come what? To come back home. That they left deity for him. And I started laughing. I said, which one be they left deity for you? One thing that you people don't understand is that the spirit works with the soul. The soul works with the body. It's what the spirit does not work with the body direct. The spirit works with the soul. The soul works with the body. From the moment you are conceived into this body, the day they conceive you, your mama born you, enter this earth, the spirit already knows that what the soul is active. That deity that is in your father's village that you walked with before in your previous body already knows that yes, the child is born. The child is here. That deity begins to follow you. The deity begins to follow you because why? The soul is active. It has triggered the spirit that the soul is active. The spirit does not work with the body. It works with the soul. The soul that works with the body. So from the moment you are born, the spirit already know that what? You are here. You are here for an assignment. And the spirit begins to follow you until the time is right. So if they tell you that what? Deity call you, nobody leave am for you. Now you use am before. Now your plate, go wash am. Now you use the plate, take cook food last, you know wash am. Go and wash it. It is your assignment. Anybody that you see that what? Is doing this spiritual work today like me. I went back to my mother's village because I'm reincarnating from my mother's village. I went back today and I was seeing, my husband stood there and said, oh, more, there are deities in this village. I looked at him, I smiled. Yes. Now this spirit already know that I am here. They already know I have started my call. I have not still approached, I have not discovered all the spirit I'm going to work with. Because why? There is always a specific time and spirits appear with growth. The level you are now, you might have 20 spirit guides, spirits that you are going to work with, 20 deities that you are going to work with, but you can only access 3 right now because of the level that you are in. As you progress spiritually, they begin to what? Manifest. they begin to manifest. They begin to manifest. They will not give you what SS3 work mass to solve when you're in GS1. As you dey climb, your assignments they increase. More deities for you to settle begins to manifest. More deities, more spirits that will work with you. And the funniest thing is that some of the spirits, I will hide my names, some of the spirits that you will work with may not even be from your own place. I have had people tell me that they say that one water spirit in Calabar is calling me. Yes, it's very possible. As a spiritual person, I have gone to do water reconciliation for somebody before. And immediately after that work, I got home. That night, the goddess of that water came to me that she wants to work with me. She wants me to bring her home. I'm not from there. I'm not from there. But she saw me and likes me and wants to work with me. It is my choice now. It is whether I want to work with her or not. Spirits will not force themselves on you. They will only keep coming, toasting you. As a human, they want to work, especially when they are not your spirit guides. And they see that you have a vibrant energy. You have a good energy. Do you understand? They will come to you. I want to work with you. Bring me in. Bring me in. They can come several times. It is up to you to what? Bring them in or you leave them. Those kind of spirits would not what? They will not chase, they will not pin you down. Because why? Now beg, they come beg you. They won't work with you. So there are some times other spirits might see you and like you and want to work with you. It's just like influencing job. You see an influencer and say, this influencer gets grace, so I want this influencer to work for me. Spirit does that. They will approach you and say they want to work with you. Bring me in. They will promise you, I'll give you wealth. I'll give you long life. I'll give you this. I'll give you this. I will make your name known around the world. Do you understand? It's up to you. To what? Have a conversation with your chi, your spirit guides. If you can bring this spirit in. If this spirit is spirit they can work with, remember, you are not by yourself. Do you understand? That's how it is for spirits. Now, also, when it comes to deities, I want to explain another one now. Yes, what if they propose to you? It's up to you now. If man propose to you, it's not up to you as a woman to say yes or no. It's not everybody that say I want to marry you will marry. Now sometimes we too, women, we turn down their offers. That's why you should know who you are as a spiritual person. Do you understand? Excuse me. That deity that came to meet me, the river goddess, I have not brought her in. Because why? I'm not ready. She came more than twice. She came. She told me. She enticed me. She told me how rich she was. How she will make me rich. But I'm not ready. I'm not a greedy person. I'm not. Because sometimes, by the time you agree to these spirits, they will now use you more than your own destiny. You will become what? Drained. So before you accept certain offer, you need to be careful. You need to be what? Very careful. Before you offer certain, accept certain spiritual offer. Also, I want to talk about deities. Now, there are a lot of you that are coming back to your roots and you people are tending to set altars. One thing that I will tell you people is that be careful the kind of altar you bring home. It is not all altars that stay in your house. It is not all spirits that's what stays inside the house. There are some spirits that what stay, they leave them outside. They are wandering spirits. Now, by the time you bring such spirits into your house, it's a problem. It's a problem. There are some spirits that are meant for the what? For the desert. There are some spirits that are meant for what? The trees. There are some spirits that are meant for what? The butterflies and the roots. The streets. There are some spirits that are meant for the streets. So if you don't know, you what? you go and carry spirits of the streets and come into your home, there's a problem. That was why I was telling you people in my last life, I said, for those of you that are doing Shango, doing Orumila, doing so some spirits are gangster spirits, especially deities. Those deities that are what from our villages, they are gangster spirits. They are gangster spirits. Now, those of you that are doing in your level, you are just coming into spirituality. You are just coming into spirituality, and you want to answer your call, and they are telling you that you have 10 spirits to settle. What are you doing with them? What are you doing with them? Now, I always say, when you come back to your roots, don't just rush and go and be settling everything. Sometimes take your time to understand before you go and do these spiritual works. I can remember then, I've shared this story with you people before, when they told me that I have over 10 or 20 orishas on my head, and I needed to do all of them as I'm answering my call. And because I was not knowledgeable as at that time, I said, okay. Now, sometimes some of these spirits that they tell you people to what? Come and bring into your house. Because you don't go home. Because you don't what? Go home. You don't know the spirit that governs your village. There are some deities in our village. One deity can be the village deity. Inside that deity, you can have up to what? 20 spirits inside one deity. And for as long as you are a child of that soil, if they are doing Afa for you, those 20 spirits, they are going to see it. Because of that deity that follows you. It's just like you now doing a consultation for me, right? You would know, if you are somebody that see, you would know that I'm married and I have a child. If you are a deep seer. Some of you, the spirits they are counting on your head that you need to settle are what? Spirits that follow you from deities. Imagine that you have a deity in your father's village that probably have 8 spirits inside one deity. Some deities have Shango, have Ogun, have Orumila. What's the other one? What are the other deities? Yoruba deities. They have Arobunagu. They have people should call deities for me now. Do you understand? One deity can have up to 8 spirits from your father's village. They have a shoe. Thank you. Only one deity have a shoe, have Obatala, have all of them in one. That's your father's side. Now you go to your mother's side, right? You now have another deity there that is following you. That same deity now have Oshun, have Oya, have Lagbada, have another one. In your mother's side, you have 7 inside one deity. Remember now, they are just 2 deities, but they have up to 11 spirits. Now, for the fact that what? You are from that soil, you are a child of that village, automatically 13 spirits are following you. Because why? 8 from your mother's side, 7 are being how many from your father's side that are what? Deities. Remember, it is just one deity, but comprises of what? 7 spirits. Now, when you go to Afa, they will tell you that you have 21 spirits on your head. Now, one thing that a lot of spiritualists fail, they get it wrong, is that what? They will tell you to go and settle these spirits individually. Now, by the time you have settled this spirit individually, your house is like a marketplace. Every corner you turn, you have altars from deities, from spirits that are following you. Only you get Ogun, only you get Shango, only you get Oya, only you get Yemoja, only you. Because why? They told you that 17 spirits are following you. What they were just supposed to do is tell you to what? Go to your mother's village. With you acknowledging that deity, you have acknowledged 7 spirits. that you didn't need to set altar for. You have what? Acknowledged 7 spirits from your father's village just because you visited one deity. Just because you visited one deity and they prayed for you, you have acknowledged 7 spirits. But because you decided to end up in a spiritualist shrine, you have 7 altars from one deity because they told you you have 7 spirits following you. At the end of the day, you are running mad because why? You don't know the rules of these deities. You don't know the rules of these spirits. Some of you have altars that are craving witchcraft into your life. Your shrine has become what? A witchcraft coven. Because why? Let me tell you something about spirits. If you have an altar and the right spirit is not taking over, the negative spirit will take over. Something must break there. Something must break there. And if you are doing the abomination of that spirit because you don't know, that spirit will live there, the negative one will take over. Before you know, you have a full-blown shrine inside your house. You have a full-blown, only you get 7, before you know, you don't become the madam and the oga of witchcraft. Because why? You are trying to answer your call. You are trying to answer your call. There are some of you that need to be careful. Not be about to pack altar food there. See, not be about to pack altar food there. That's the truth. Some of you don't even need altar. That's the truth. Some of you don't need altar. You just need to acknowledge the spirit and believe in your life. And that spirit stand gidigba, follow you. That's the truth. It is not every queen or every king that needs an altar. Do you realize that there are some people that are what? Practicing this. My daughter happens to be what? She has an earth call. My daughter has what? An earth call. She's a fertility priestess and also a healer. Now, when I already knew, because of who I am, I did a reading for her. I already knew that she had a call. Now, when I was feeling her jam, I already knew that what? Nursing fall into, the medical field fall into that line. I told her, I said, you are reading nursing. And this is why you need to read nursing. I told her, these are the reasons you need to read nursing. And now she's studying nursing, which is her answering her call. Now, by the time she even in the process of her answering her call, she settles the spirits that are following her. She go abroad, go work. She no need to get altar. Because why? Her kind of calling don't need an altar. Her kind of calling don't need an altar. Now, some of you, somebody like her now, she goes to do Alpha somewhere. Because of the kind of deities following me from my own village, they are going to follow her. In my own deity, in my mother's village, my husband saw it today now, only one deity has up to 8 spirits. Inside that deity, you get Aziza. You get someone they even call for me when I don't forget. Do you understand? Do you understand? Now, somebody, she goes to a spiritualist now to do a consultation. They will tell her that what? She has 8 spirits following her. They won't even tell her that it's from her mother's side. You imagine somebody now that's supposed to be a nurse. Now what? Go and raise 8 altars for different altars. They'll tell her, may she do Aziza, may she do Ogun, may she do this. Now, somebody that's supposed to be a nurse already has what? Up to 12 altars. She will run mad though. Some of you that are spiritualists are already mad. You don't know. That's why by the time you are even doing consultation, the person you are doing consultation for don't even understand what you are saying, because even you don't understand yourself. Even you that are working with the spirit don't understand the spirit. How much more the person you are interpreting to? There are sometimes I go to I see certain people's shrine. Wetin be this? Even mad people place neat in plenty, because why? They have carried so many spirits that what? They cannot what? Attend to. Before you go feed this one today, pray for this one today, you're not going to remember, say this one, don't say when you go there. You are confused. You are confused. It is not about what? Having so many altar. Don't have an altar that what? You cannot attend to. That's why I am against people that leave their altars in their spiritualist house. If you know you cannot attend to the altar, don't have it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like the Urobo practice. Why as a spiritualist, why are you having plenty people's altar in your shrine? Now, it now looks like it is a competition. The more people's altar you have in your shrine, the bigger you are as a priestess in Urobo land. Why are you encouraging them to have altars that they cannot attend to? If you know that you cannot attend to an altar, leave it. Don't create it. Don't put yourself in problem. Don't. There are some spirits that are what? Meant to be left alone where they are. Because why? They are gangster. They are wandering spirits. You now carry those kind of spirits and come inside and you build an altar for them. Please, before you go and do Shango, go and do what? Orimila. Go and do all those things. Make sure it is not the deities, the spirits from your father's village that are following you. Now, the funniest thing that I got to understand that as females, see, let me tell you something. As females, most of these spirits that we are carrying are not spirits that are supposed to be, we are supposed to be carrying their stuff. Their staff are for males. We are just supposed to acknowledge them. Because let me tell you something. As females, we are what? Wealth carriers. Most of the deity spirit that follow us that we should have are spirit of wealth. Those are the ones that are left for females to carry. It is the male that have what? Those warriors, fighting spirits. Now men, they do all those ones. You when be woman, you don't carry all the warriors of 4 day your ass. All the masculine energy, you have all of them, their stuff in your shrine, and you are a woman. What are you doing with them? What are you doing with them? Women are carriers of wealth. Men are what? Protectors. Men. Now men, if you go and check, if you want to understand the African spirituality very well, most of the masculine spirits are what? Fighters and warriors. Most of the what? Spirits in charge of wealth are what? The feminine energies. We are not, as a woman, you are not supposed to be carrying their offer. You acknowledge their energy to work for you, not be your right to carry them. It is a man's responsibility to what? To hold those warrior staff and what? Protect us. That is why you find out that even nature has balanced it. When you are a water priestess, they don't give you a water man. They don't give you a king from the water to marry. They give you what? An earth king. So that there will be a balance. There will be a balance because waiting, most of the earth people not get money. Now water night waiting. Carry wealth. The feminine spirits are carrying the wealth. So nature balances it. So that the wealth from the water side will rub up on the wealth on the warrior side from the earth. Two, the same person when get the same calling, not they marry. If two of them marry, there will be what? There will be clash of authority. I always have time for questions. When it's time for question, you will ask your own and just stay patient. As I am like this as a water staff holder, I cannot marry somebody that is holding the same staff, water staff. They're not doing like that. Spirit don't arrange them like that. You that have an earth call, you will marry somebody from the water. You that what? Have water call, you marry somebody from earth. There must be a balance. If you go marry, you won't get water call, go marry water. There will be clash of authority. That is why there is a balance between me and my husband. When my works come, I do my work. When his works come, I allow him do his work. Because why? We have different calling. There is a balance. Now so nature do am. You that is a woman, only you as a woman, you go carry Shango staff. You as a woman, you go carry a shoe staff. You as woman, only you go carry Ndichie Ofo. Some of them will not say, do you know that I'm a man in my previous life? I never seen this kind of thing before. If you're a man, go and have penis. Since you want to be a man, go and have penis. So that you're in Ikenga. I mean, people don't know what the meaning of Ikenga is. Ikenga is penis. Since you want your Ikenga to be standing, go and have a penis. There are even spirits no say waiting. Work day when woman they do. Work day when man they do. That is the truth. The spirits always what? They respect the what? Feminine energy. That's why you find out that we that are queens, we carry wealth. We carry wealth. Most of the time that I find myself in a certain position in the dream as what? Having challenge. Maybe in my dream I'm fighting. I'm in a kind of battle. From nowhere, I will find my husband. I asked him which day. I said, that sword used to come to my dream. Where do you used to get the sword from? Because he's always coming with a sword. That's to tell you that what? His spirit what? His masculine energy is a warrior, is a fighter. Is a fighter. We women, we are not called to fight war. We are not called to what? Fight war, spiritual battles. We were called to what? Bless, carrier of wealth and fertility. But some women have decided that in this life that they came to, they must fight war. They don't want to be a baby girl. They don't want to be a baby girl. Even when nature has said, relax and be soft, they say a lie. They want to be that warrior. That's the truth. Even everything in life has to be a balance. Even me, Oma, I have water, I have what? I have fire element too. Everybody does. But how do you balance it? How do you balance it? Now, let me tell you people something. I was discussing it with my husband some hours ago before I came live. I said I have done consultation and I have found out that there are some people that have dual call. There are some priestess, there are some human beings that have both earth call and water call. Why? One of the reasons is that their father had a call, their mother had a call, and the both party didn't answer it. Now both calls have fallen on the child. Do you understand? Now you find out that there's some people that have what? Earth call and they have water call. Let me tell you what it is. A time will come as you progress in the spiritual journey, one will suppress one. One will suppress one. You cannot run with the two. You cannot run with the two. That's the truth. By the time you start, you might start doing the two. But eventually, one is either you will find out that you start getting more of water works, which is the water side speaking, or you will find out that the water will suppress and you'll be getting more of earthwork. One must suppress one. Do you understand? You cannot run with the two. So it depends on the part that you put your energy into. Spirit will push that one forward for you. That's the truth. So there is always a balance. There is always what? A balance. When you are coming back to your spirituality, don't rush it. Don't what? Rush it. Take a time back and observe. Spirit will always leave clue like Gouda ultimate search. How well can you figure out what? The puzzle. How well can you what? Figure out the puzzle. Now I want to still talk about another thing. As I remember certain things I have seen, I talk about it, right? Now, this Ken Reeves made me to remember this question now. Now, there was a particular video I saw, and the person was saying that he will still say it 100% that for you to do your spiritual work, you must what? Go back home to meet people from your place must do it. Now, let me tell you people something. There are some people that have this mentality that has kept them in a place and has kept them in one place not to grow. Let me tell you something. It's not mandatory. There are certain, I've said it before, there are certain deities, there are spirit guides and there are deities. Quotes me very well. They are what? We have personal spirit guides and we have deities. Now, when it comes to deities and their sacrifice, it is only the custodian of the deity that can what? Give them sacrifice. That's why by the time you go to your village, you will find out that that deity that is following you from your village, a TikTok spiritualist cannot feed that deity. You must go home to the custodian, to that chief priest when the juju cash. To that chief priest, that is why you find out that most of these deities, they are very brutal in bringing back their servants. If deity holds you, it is brutal. Because why? You must come back from anywhere you are to sit in that shrine. They will do you in any way. Some of them self will run mad and walk barefooted to the shrine without them knowing how they got there. I have heard a story where the man, deity from his father's village, caught him. He trekked from Lagos to his father's village. He did not go to the village. He went straight to the shrine and sat down there. Because why? Now the deity catch him. That's how it is. Now, when you now say that somebody from your place might do it, now let me give you an instance. Somebody like me now, when my calling started, right? If you look left for my family like this, na church. If you look right like this, na church. Now, imagine you saying somebody from my lineage must do it. Who want to help me? And my call was already due. I told you people something. My call started at 18. I answered my call at 39. Do you know how many years late I was? My call started at age 18. I got to what? Answer my call at age 39. Imagine how many years late I was. Now, for somebody like you to be saying what? That somebody from your lineage must do, somebody from your place must do the work. That means you want to what? Spy that person. Because imagine that as at now that I am, I think in my family, I am the only one that is doing tradition. Now me, I get coconut head when stand say, by fire, by force. Anything one I want to do, they at a point they even tell me say I'm not be part of the family. Do you understand? So imagine that what you now say you are waiting that somebody from your place must do it. That means the calling will buy you. I am saying what I still say is that what? Get somebody that is clean, somebody that is pure, somebody that knows your tradition. It must not be from your place. Somebody that understands your tradition. It must not be from your village. It must not be from your place. Somebody that knows what he or she is doing. And let them do it for you. If you want to follow in the days of our forefathers strictly, you will lose. Because why? In the days of our forefathers, there was no internet. Spiritual is not a daily life. Spiritual is not a use phone. If you want to see a spiritualist, you go inside bush. Because why? Now shrine with a day for inside bush, with a day mud house. But these days, because of why? Technology. Spiritualists now, they enter plane, they go abroad, go do spiritual work. There is a reason to what? Update and revolve. You need to what? Change certain pattern. You cannot keep the archaic pattern of say now so we dey do am, now so you will not choose the one that you want to evolve around and pick the archaic one. No, now no. In my place, shey dey say in my place as Robo we don't feed chi. Me I get for chi, and it's working for me. I can hit my chest and said, since I started identifying with my chi, it's one of the best things that has happened to me in my whole life and my existence. That's why when I look at the Robos and they say they don't do chi, I just keep quiet and observe them. Because why? They know they teach, not before old age they teach person how to chop with hand. If you don't know what to do, what to pick in spirituality and live, I will watch you. I will watch you. I'll watch you. I told you people something that now so they do one for my place does not make it right. Now so they do one for my place does not make it right. Some of us, our souls have come back to correct that wrong that we committed with our previous body. So imagine that they came to correct that wrong, and you are still joining them and say, now so they do one for my place. So who wants to bring the change for your children to follow? Who wants to bring the change? Do you know that some of you, the assignment you came here for is to correct that tradition that has been wrongly practiced? That's one of your words, one of the oaths that you took to come and change that tradition that was wrongly practiced. So imagine you sit down there and say, that's what they did for my place. You are not fulfilling your destiny. You are not fulfilling your destiny. Some of you need to speak out and change certain things. The fact that they do it like this does not make it right. The fact that they do it like that does not make it right. Do you understand? That's why we have brains. Some of us are old souls. We can think even faster than our parents. Thank you so much, darling. You need to analyze certain things. The fact that they are saying, okay, now so they do it spiritually does not make it right. I have seen practices of how my people practice certain spirituality. I don't do it. Because why? I know and I understand that this thing is wrong. This thing is wrong. Logically, self is wrong. I would not practice anything I don't have an understanding to.
Somebody had an abortion and you are flogging the person.
Somebody has an abortion.
Going for cleansing.
You are flogging the person in the shrine. That you will flog the person to do cleansing. There's some practices that doesn't sound right to me. And you say that's how they do it in my place. Somebody had an abortion. You are flogging the person in the shrine. And say that the person has to cry the way the spirit of the child cried when you were committing abortion. That's how it's done in some places. And when they told me that, when I went there, and they told me, I ran. I say, you flog me, say what happen. You flog me. I not do. And do you know the funniest thing? Most of the people that have gone through that process, I have checked it, and I still find out that same abomination is still there. It's still there. Now, when I went for my own that time, as at that time, they told me that they will flog me. They will flog me in the shrine. I will cry. Then I'm going to cook food for children to eat with their bare hands and come and clean their hands on my body. That's how they do it. I go school. I read book. I say, you come and flog me. You flog me, that what happen? I don't agree. Now there I go the shrine last. Now there I go. And I went to the Igbos, and I saw that they were doing it in a more unique way. That they didn't need to flog me. Somebody that is called to do that cleansing, he has a staff of authority to do it.
From the mother goddess.
Do you understand? From the mother goddess of the earth.
Yeah.
Which was very logical to me. And I did it. And it was successful. Now what? That ritual was successful. And I was not flogged. And I'm not Igbo. That's why I say, the fact that they do it in your place does not make it right. The fact that they do it in your place does not make it right. There are some of us that what? We need to bring our what? Intelligence and knowledge to make this our spirituality easy and accessible. Most of all these rules are man-made rules. Most of all these rules that are so archaic and what are man-made rules. Yes. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, spirit give rules quite all right. But some of all these rules that are so archaic and very, God, are man-made. Man-made rules. So you need to what? Keep an open mind when practicing spirituality. You need to keep an what? Open mind when practicing spirituality. That's the truth. That's why I told people that the way your parents used to practice it, when you tell people that what you have a call to serve, you are going to be a native doctor, they start rejecting. God forbid. God forbid. Why? Because they already have a mindset that what native doctor wears, ties red cloth, stays in a bamboo house inside the bush. So when you tell them that they have a call to serve as a native doctor, they are rejecting it. They don't even want to hear it. But let me shock you. There are native doctors that are what? Handsome. I have one in my house. There are priestess that are what? Beautiful and curvy. I am one. There are priestess that speak good English, that are educated and can hold a conversation with any human on earth. I am one. There are priestesses that can what? Afford the goodness of life. I am one. There are priestesses that can go to any embassy and they will get signed. I am one. There are priestesses that stay married. I am one. There are priestesses that give birth. I am one. So if you want me to keep counting success stories of priestess and priests that practice African spirituality that are doing well, look at my life, Oma. I am one. I am educated. I can hold a conversation. I can address the crowd. Do you understand? And I can teach you about your spirituality. I don't need to look scary for me to pass my message to you. I don't need to stay in the bush for me to what? Reach out to you spiritually. So if you think that because you went to school or you are abroad and I tell you that you have a call to serve, you are scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You are only scared because why? You don't understand the assignment given to you. If you understand the assignment given to you, you will honor it and grab it with pride. I always tell people that what? It's an honor when you are a chosen one. You don't even know. It's an honor. Imagine you bringing down your crown because of what? A mere servant in the water. Somebody that is not as big as you are spiritually. You are hiding your crown. What will people say? How will people look at me? I lost friends when I answered my calling. Yes, it's part of the process. But you know what? To those friends that what I lost, it's their loss right now. Because why? A lot of them, the solution to their destiny lies in my palm and they cannot access me anymore. Because why? I am not that Oma that you can easily access as a friend again because I'm very busy. It's their loss. To any relationship I lost because of what? I was trying to understand my past. It's their loss. Because why? To any man that I have entered his life, I am a blessing. Because why? I carry wealth. Most of you carry wealth. And you are the pillars of your man's life. And you still don't understand. Sometimes I find it, I was having a conversation with a young lady on my WhatsApp. And she reached out to me and said, Oma, my marriage is about to break. I said, why? She said, because my husband said, I'm not going to answer this call. I said, that marriage will still break. She said, no, Oma, I value my marriage very much. I looked at her. I said, that marriage is already broken. If you hold your marriage or material things over the spiritual assignment given to you, that is what you will lose first. You want me to shatter you now? So cool. You want me to shatter you? I'm not going to shatter you, okay? Sometimes some of you need to what? Leave that place. That marriage you are holding on to and what? Putting your crown down. You will lose that marriage. Some of you don't know that relationship that you are in is favoring your partner, not you. Let me shock you, queens. You that is a queen that is listening to me, you are not destined to marry a rich man. If you are a queen that they sent you here for an assignment, just note it today that you are hearing it from Oma, that what? You are not destined to marry a rich man. If you happen to find a rich man, just keep them as friends. Because the moment you go intimate with them, that friendship ends. Because why? If you are a queen, you are a wealth carrier. And some of you that are queens, you are what? Intimate with what? Just water children. Now let me shock you. By the time you are intimate with a water child, as a queen, you pour wealth into that child, that man that is just a water child. You find out that what that man can offer to you is just sex. Now, you will find out that man begins to grow. Now, for as long as that man's finances begins to grow and it gets to a level, he will not give you. If you now happen to go and have a child for such men, you will find out that now you go care for that pikin yourself. The man is going to walk out of your life and you will be a single mother and you will be the one to raise those children yourself. The man will not give you money to raise those children. Now you go struggle raise those children because you are a queen. Queens don't receive wealth from men. We carry wealth and give to men. It is water. Our spirit guide gives us wealth. If you happen to have a vision about yourself going back to your palace where you come from, you will find out that for every time you go back to where you came from, you are celebrated. You see people celebrating, our queen is here, our queen is back. And you find yourself in an elegant castle. And you begin to wonder, how am I here? Why are they celebrating me? They are celebrating you because you are a queen. In the spiritual world, it is the queen that carries the wealth. That's why you find out that if your spiritual husband get money, Imama, the goddess of that water, where your spiritual husband is, forget that goddess is a now money. That's why anytime I am going to acknowledge the spiritual husband of a queen that I know that has money, I must take a gift for the goddess. Because why? The spiritual husband wealth, now from the mama they come. In the realm of the spirit, it is the women that carry the wealth, not the men. Any man that you have seen today succeeding, a woman has poured into him. Either his mother has poured into him or his wife has poured into him spiritually. That's why it pains me when I see a queen dropping a crown for a mere marriage. A mere marriage. Do you think that phrase, whoever finds a good wife finds a good thing, you people still don't understand it? You see some women, queens, weeping. They are weeping over men that walked out of their life. And I'm like, I tell my husband, Kuku, no, he says it. He says it. When a man acknowledge and know the woman that upholds his wealth, he doesn't make her cry. For every time that woman smiles, additional wealth is what added to you. That is why you find out that there are certain women you will date. The moment they get angry and cry, things begin to spoil for you as a man. Some of you were laughing at Davido when he came out and said, anytime he and Chioma get problem, he album not they say things they spoil. That's a man that understands the power of his woman. Some of you will say Davido had money before he met Chioma. Where money come from? His money was coming from his mother poured into him. He's the son of a queen. You people didn't know his mom. He's the son of a queen. As a queen that you are, adjust your crown and stand hold, because why? Now you hold the wealth of that home. So the moment that what? Your husband puts you down and say you will not answer the call, just know say, now you they keep that family for poverty. Because some men are not knowledgeable of these facts. Some men are not knowledgeable of these facts. Some men today that are rich, go and check where their wealth is coming from. Their spiritual wife. It is a woman that holds the wealth financially, spiritually. Men are what? Protectors. Now man, they fight warrior. If you find yourself fighting a warrior in a dream as a woman, it's probably the masculine spirit that is following you from your father or your mother's village. Solomon, are you normal? Are you all right? Is it that you have African men, some of you are very disrespectful? You come on somebody's page and you are talking anyhow without knowing if that person is married or not. You come and exhibit foolishness. Do you understand? Queens, let this be a wake-up call. Let this be a wake-up call. The kind of spiritual husband I have, know the kind of wealth when he carry. And that was why I insisted that my husband must what? Marry me in my water of reincarnation. Because why? He didn't want to pour that wealth into a man and the man takes his wealth to another woman. There are some spiritual spouse like that. There are some spiritual spouse that what? Because of the wealth they carry, they will stop you from being in a relationship for a certain time. Because why? They want to elevate you. And they don't want you to share that which they carry at the moment. Did you listen to me what I said? when a man is successful most times. I have had a case of a client, somebody I work for. The spiritual wife that he has is very wealthy. Now, the spiritual wife blesses the man more when he's not in a relationship. The spiritual wife blesses the man more when he is not in a relationship. The moment he goes into a relationship, she seizes her wealth. Because why? She doesn't want any woman to share from it. And when I asked her, she said, it is not yet time. I want to take my husband to a certain level before a woman can step in. There are some men that what? For as long as they are single, they will have all the money and all the wealth and fame they have. Because why? Their spiritual wife begins to bombard them with what? Money, wealth. There are men like that. I know one very popular celebrity that what? When it comes to money, he doesn't lack it, but he cannot sustain a stable relationship because of the kind of spiritual spouse that he has. And the moment he goes into a relationship, his finances begins to drop. One of the most jealous spiritual people are women. I think men have the most jealous. It's just that men don't talk about their spiritual spouse enough like we women. That's why people feel like men's spiritual spouse are more jealous. Now lie. The feminine energy are more jealous than the masculine energy. A spiritual spouse, is more jealous than a what? Spiritual husband. You see the way we, as women, we dey jealous. Now so it be. Spirit own was so. Especially when the spirit knows that what? She's wealthy. Men will always choose money. A man will want to be comfortable than to have love. Do you understand? I want to take questions. If you have questions, kindly send a request. So I bring you up. It's question time. Question and answer time. So if you have questions, please kindly send a request and I'll bring you up. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so I can't find the people that are up here. Okay, Master Voyager.
Hey Omar, how you doing?
I'm fine, Voyager. My
Oh
husband
my,
keeps correcting me about this your name.
it's okay. Oh
This
my
your
God,
this your DP is a new one. Oh. This master. Master of the universe.
I know, right? I'm a hybrid Dibia.
I honestly.
So, you know,
So can I
I
have your
love,
question?
yes, I love when I come on your broadcast because it's like you just pull into my brain and just pull out my exact thoughts, or you pull out something I was just thinking about earlier,
Oh
or just
wow.
speaking to my chi about. And one thing you spoke about that was so powerful is what I'm going to call these composite deities, or say hybrid deities, where these forces come and they are a mixture of many deities, like you said. And people don't realize that. I think it's a matter of spiritual perception and just the level you have to notice, oh, wait, this deity right here that came to me recently, this is a Eshu type of deity, and it's a Obatala energy. And it even had a deity from Kemet. But what people need to understand is setting spiritual boundaries with these spirits, because they will come, like I said, gangster spirits, they will come and take full charge. And so, possibly my question is, and it's for someone else, possibly the question is, um, how do people set good spiritual boundaries, especially with divination? What I found out is that once you start doing divination, if you know how to do it, or even if a priestess does it for you, the spirits see that and get excited and come and start speaking to all type of spirits, and they will overwhelm the hell out of you. So, what's some safeguards that people can do when it comes to those spirits coming to them, and how do they protect themselves? Spiritual boundaries.
And first of all, before I start consultation, I always tell my chi, my personal spirit guides, to take over. Because
Okay.
sometimes the spirit gets overwhelming. It's only the spirit that works with you that can control it for you.
Ah,
Do you understand? That's why you need to what? Energize your chi properly. Because why? If your chi is properly energized, it can be able to control certain spirits for you. But by the time your spirit guide is weak, there are certain spirits that it cannot do much.
yes, that's very true. Because when I was finding myself, as you was teaching, being overwhelmed with trying to work with all these different spirits, all these different deities, it was making me feel like I was going nuts, and I was
Yes.
getting nowhere. So I said, wait a minute. Let me just clear out the entire codex, clear out everything, take off everything, take everything down, take everything out. And I asked my chi with my shells, I said, my chi, do you want to be the head spirit in charge? Meaning, do you want to be the gatekeeper that deals with every single force that comes through me? My chi said, hell yeah. What you think?
Yes, that's his work.
So I set
That's
up a
the
little
work.
I set up a little altar in my house, put my picture on there. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing libations and just start. I'm gonna let my chi handle it.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they will
why
run you
you need
crazy.
to, the more you pour libation and pour your chalk, you are energizing your chi.
Yes, it's so important. People need to
Do
know
you
that.
understand? So your chi would have the authority to be able to control these spirits around you. Remember, the spirit interacts with your chi that is a spirit. Your chi happens to be like your lawyer in a courtroom.
Advocate.
I guess you understand now.
You see, and one more thing, and I'm coming down. I realize too, and you said something so powerful about the no matter where you are in the world, your spirits know where you are.
Yeah.
I found out through my own divinations as well that wherever I was prior, they fought me very, very, very hard to complete my spiritual call in my past life. And so
Yeah.
that's why in this life, I chose to be born in America so that when it was time to enter my calling, it would be much easier. So the spirits, they will come for you. So even now they come and
Of
saying,
course,
come back,
from
come
the
back, come
moment
back.
that what you are bettered into this world, the spirit already know, because what, there's a trigger alarm that this soul is already on earth. So all the spirit that works with you, the bell has rang. They know you are here already.
But I didn't come to do tradition. So this is why they're dragging me. I didn't come for that. But anyway, I'll come down, let you talk to somebody else.
No problem.
All right.
God will. God's will.
Good evening, ma.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings to you, ma. Yeah, this spiritual spouse we are talking about, I want to know, is there a way that one can actually keep them and then maintain
Is there
them
a way
as
someone can actually what?
keep them
Keep
instead of
them.
yes, separation or making an peace? That you own them and marry them. That is because I don't really understand the whole situation. How do we keep and maintain them
So
instead
you
of
want to keep
doing
your spiritual,
appeasement?
my husband is even laughing at you. You want to keep your spiritual wife inside your house.
No, not inside my house.
I'm sorry about
Just
that.
think. To,
Are you there? God's will. Make me understand it properly before I can answer you very well.
I'm with you, man.
Rephrase your question so I can
What I'm
understand
saying,
you.
physically here, you married a woman, you pay her diary, and then take her home.
Yeah.
So I want
Yeah.
to know what is applicable in the spiritual spouse.
Now, let me tell you something. If you are somebody, it shows that you are new to my life. I have discussed this spiritual spouse issue deeply, right? In my previous life.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
once you come on earth and you decide to be with another woman, just know that you are the one cheating on your spiritual spouse. Because
Okay.
why? I just like I told you, right? Earth is not our permanent home. Earth
Yeah.
is just where we were sent for an assignment. Everybody here on earth is here for an assignment.
Yeah.
So when that your assignment is about to commence, what permission is taken from your spiritual spouse? Just like now, the UK government wants to work with you. They will tell your spouse that, please, we want to work with your husband. Release your husband for us. Let him come to the UK and do some job for us. Now, your wife is going to be here in Nigeria watching over
Why
your
you travel?
kids.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Now, imagine you now going to the UK and suddenly forget that you have a wife and children in Nigeria, and you are asking you met a girl there that you want to start living your life all over again. Do you think that when that your wife in Nigeria finds out, she will allow you to have peace?
I don't think.
You see it? Now, just always know that what some of us have children in the water. Not one, not two, not three. Some have 6, multiple children. Just the way you have a life here on earth, that's how it is down there. It's a different world all over. You have your own family. Do you understand? Now, one of the reasons is that what your spiritual spouse is aware that you are here. They actually gave their consent for you to be here. But what they don't want you to do is come here and what? Cheat. Or disregard them. That's where the problem starts.
Okay.
Do you understand God's will? Now, because of religion, a lot of us don't understand this concept. Now we begin to what? Bind and cast our spiritual spouse. Some of us just want to enter a relationship like what? This is just my life. I don't have anybody. But it's not like that. What they just need is what? Acknowledge them. They will not fight you. They know 2 of you are not in the same realm now and you are here for a mission, but they need you to acknowledge them. But most of the time, we disrespect them. That's where the problem comes. Do you understand?
I understand because I'm a victim of this situation.
If you are a victim of it, you will come for consultation. Let me explain to you more how you can go about it.
Okay,
do you understand?
Okay, ma.
Because of people waiting.
Yes, no problem. I will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kate.
I'll
Kate?
DM you.
No problem.
Okay, ma.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Please, when you are asking your question, just go straight to the point and make it brief.
Okay. Good evening, ma'am. So my question is it possible when you're a water child, you don't have any signs at all, you don't dream about it, you don't see any sign, but each time you go for consultation, they always, not 1, not twice, not 3 times, like they always say you're a water child, and when you're sleeping, you always see yourself wearing a white garment with a cowries all over it, asking people,
So, but
commanding
if you can
people.
see yourself like that, what else do you need? Which people
But
they wear
if
white? Which people they wear
Mama,
cowries? Why are you
excuse me, ma.
shocked?
Excuse me, ma. The dream is just, since I was born, is just once. I see people whereby they'll be like, they're in the dream, they see snakes, they see this, fish, and all that. I haven't seen
Kate,
anything like that.
Kate, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Has anybody laid their hand on your forehead before?
Once like that, and I got sick when I got home.
How young were you then?
I was 20 then.
So from your age 0 to 20, you didn't go to church to do any service that they laid hand on you or anything?
Like a deliverance, yes.
From your age 0 to 20, you didn't go to church. It was in 20 years you went to church.
From 0 to, I don't go to church.
They don't lay their hands on you for anointing service. Your mom don't take you to church that service go on and these things happen.
Not always. I always go to myself because I don't have mom anymore. But I always go to some deliverance church, but not always. It's always when things are not all right for me. That's when
now let me tell you something.
Okay.
Now, even if you were baptized as a child, some of us, our vision has been blocked.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
even when they show you things in your dream, you would wake up and not remember your dream.
100%.
So it's very possible that those dreams are actually coming to you, but when you wake up, you cannot actually remember that you saw these things.
True.
Some people are very vivid with their dreams. They don't forget it. Do you understand? So for
Yeah.
somebody like you that forget it, it's very possible that those dreams have happened to you, but you woke up and you are blank. So it's not that they don't show you these things. It's you that don't remember these things. Do
Okay.
you
Is
get
there
it?
any... Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
So that's your
Okay.
question now. I've answered
Is
it.
there a way to remove that vision? Is there a way to unlock it?
There are some people that what if you have lost your spiritual gift, you have lost it. There are some people that over time, the more you start getting connected to your spiritual roots, it begins to open up again. And there are some people that rituals that are done to your spirit guides wakens it up. So that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there a way I
Egba.
can reach you privately?
Yeah, you can send me a message on this very page. One thing you people should know is that there are a lot of fake Oma water. There are a lot of people that
Yeah.
are parading to be
Because
Oma
immediately
water.
I dropped this call. Now I know I'm going to receive like 3 to 5 messages from
Yes,
this
there are some
thing.
people
Yeah.
that immediately you come out from this life, they are going to
Yeah.
write you
Yeah.
and tell you that
Talking to
what
her.
they have a message for you. They are Oma
Yes.
water. I
Yes.
can never reach out to you first. I can never come to your comment section to write out anything to you. I can never tell you that I have a message for you. Do you understand? If there's
Yeah.
a message, if my if your the account that is sending you a request or a message does not have up to 25k followers, please, it's not the real account.
Noted.
Okay, so
Thank
please be careful. Thank you.
Noted. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Egba sun. Egba Sunday.
Hello, ma.
Sunday.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Good evening. Good evening. Can you hear
Good
me?
evening. There are some people that battle with the microphone. Please, can I have your question?
Yeah, this is my first time coming across your video.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Mm. Now, I just want to ask some few questions about
Go
my
ahead. We are listening.
personal
Please
life
make it brief.
experience. Okay. Okay. I did I've been having a series of problems here and there with my business is going down. I'm suffering with my finance, everything, different problem. So it started last year. I was just managing like maybe just a normal something that someone can pass through. So, but things are getting worse for me. So
Have
this
you
year,
had a one-on-one consultation with any spiritualist? Have you done what they call divination?
yes, I did that more.
And what were
So the
you
first
told?
person I met, they said I should go home and reconnect with my chi. I should go
Yes.
and feed them.
Yes.
So I went home and I did that. Then I still came back to where I'm doing my business. I came back again. I went to another spiritualist and asked if what I did is accepted. He said yes, that yes, everything is now okay. So I continue. I still came back, continue with my business. So things are even getting more worse. So last week I have to go to
Okay.
another place and
Mm.
I went to another spiritualist again last week. I asked them what is really going on. Like I'm tired. What is happening? Why? So they now told me that I have these water people that are the cause of my problem. I said, but I've been going other places. They have never told me that I have any ties with water people or something like that. So yes, he said that is my problem, that I have to reconnect to the water people. I have to go and settle them, that I have my spiritual wife, that I have a spiritual wife.
Okay, so what
said,
is your question?
and
What is your question?
so my question now is, how can I settle them? I mean, should I DM you or what? Because that the person I met, he just told me everything, but he didn't tell me what next
Okay, you will
that I will
DM me.
do.
Send me a message, right? Send me a message. I would know how to guide you.
Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. All right. Another thing I want to ask you again is why, if I dream, when once I wake up, I won't even remember anything.
That's why I
The
said
thing
what?
just
Chat
everything
me.
just forget. Okay, okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Wisdom.
All right.
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Yes, so I beg, I want to ask something. This spiritual wife of a teen. Now, I just discovered since I was born. They've never told me that. I'm going to 36 now. I just knew that this year, and someone even told me that my spiritual wife is very, very rich. I said, but how come me I'm poor now in the physical world? I dey suffer like mad. What did that happen? So I don't know as waiting I go do if say she go share the riches with me. Me, I don't even beg her in prayers. I don't see
You will
anything.
come for consultation. So I will tell you what you will do so that she will share the riches with you according to you.
Regardless, so I don't go lie. And secondly, they say I have a calling, which I know, I really know.
Shey you see am, who get calling when no answer I call, e go suffer.
But my
Who
calling is
get
to the church.
calling when
My
no
calling,
answer I call, e go suffer. And e go
okay.
cry. E go cry
I swear
blood.
I dey cry, no be lie.
Go answer your call.
Sorry, ma. Okay. You said I should come for consultation. How much is consultation?
I have different types of consultation. So when you chat me, you would know the type you want to use and know how much it is.
But the thing is, I'm in Lagos. I don't know if you're in Lagos, so I don't know if
I
I
am
can
in
come.
Lagos as well, and I also do online consultation. So distance is
Okay.
not a barrier to my consultation.
Okay. So I should DM you because I checked for your number in your bio. I didn't see it.
My number is not on my bio. You send me a message on TikTok here. I'll respond to you after the live.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, ma. I
You're
didn't like
welcome.
the explanation you gave about all these things. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
If you want to know more about spiritual spouse and a lot of things, you need to be on my YouTube page. If you are not watching my YouTube videos, some of the videos you see here on TikTok are 3 minutes videos. Most of my life are 4 hours teaching. And I go to explain deeply for you to understand. So if you are not watching my YouTube videos, you are missing a lot. There are a lot of people that I have understood their self through my YouTube teaching. Because why? There are some teachings that you probably have missed. Then you didn't find my page. But it will give you a clear understanding to what? Understanding why things are like this for you. Okay? So please go on YouTube and search for me and watch my videos. And leave a comment there so I will know that you visited me. Okay? Thank you so much. Mimi Love,
Yeah, yeah, good evening. Good
greetings,
evening.
darling.
Greetings. Please, I have a question. Why, like, when somebody is, maybe the person got married, he will have problem. When she's into relationship, she will have problem. So why is like that? And when the person go to consultation, they will say you are a water child, you have to settle them, but you done all those things. But when your marriage is not working, relationship is not working, why is like that?
Your marriage is not working, relationship is not working. Why is like that? Your marriage is
Okay, Mimi, are you
Yeah.
there? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Now let me explain to you. Some people doing these consultations are the problem that
Okay.
they are our problem.
Okay.
Now what I got to understand is that a lot of people doing consultation, even when you are what? A water queen, they will tell you that you are a water child. There
Okay.
is a difference between being a water queen and being a water child.
Okay.
There are different sacrifice that queens offer that water children is different. So if you are a queen and you are going to do sacrifice for water children, as in as a water child, you will not have any results.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now there are some people, when you go and do consultation, they will just tell you that you're a water child, go and settle water. That's not consultation. Consultation you need to make people understand who they are. Am I a queen? Do I have a reason for leaving my palace and coming here? Are there rituals that I need to do as a queen? Do you understand?
Yes.
So when you're a queen and you are doing rituals for what? As a water child, if you do 100 sacrifices, you don't see one result. So sometimes your consultation has a serious role to play in your spiritual works. If the foundation is faulty, how can the house stand?
Yeah. All right.
Your consultation is your foundation.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay. So
that's the problem you are having.
Okay. So how can I get your number? I should
just send me a message here on TikTok, request for my number, and I'll send it to you after the live.
Okay, no problem. Then I'll call you. No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. DBICBD, did not bring people up for me again. Yeah, DBICBD. Oh, thank you, Shell baby. Thank you for the money gone. I've missed you, my love. Thank you so much.
Hello,
Williams.
Evening.
I think it's time. It's Williams.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How about you, ma'am?
Okay. Fine. Please, can I have your question?
Okay. Please, I have a question. My sister, please, I want to draw my cheek down. And I want to do it in a way that I want to do it in a native daughter's house and feed
Why?
it over there.
Why do you want to draw your cheek down when you are not going to be attending to it?
That's why I want to ask to know if it's a nice one or not.
It's not a nice one. If you know that you will not be attending to it, just continue feeding it to the sun like they do it. Feed your cheek, don't drag it down.
But my plan was that after drawing it down, I want to have a staff of it that.
And if you want to have a staff of it, then you will keep your staff and attend to your staff by yourself.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
If you are the one attending to your staff by yourself.
So I can draw it down and leave it in the native daughter's house and.
You know they hear the English when they speak. I don't understand. Are you not listening?
Okay, I'm listening.
If you want to be attending to or for yourself, your staff, you hold it yourself. Why are you giving it to a native doctor? If you want to be attending to or for yourself, your staff.
Okay, thank you, my understand.
So if you know that you will not be the one, you want to leave it in a native doctor's house, there is no need calling it down. Just feed it and leave it where it is. Because why? A native doctor that you don't trust, humans, we are funny, can use your chi to do bad work. And your chi will be indebted. And you will come back and you will face the consequences. Do you understand?
Yeah, properly. Sure. Okay, thanks a lot.
Pretty Kelly.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Please, I have a question. At a young age, like when I was very small, like 5 years, I used to see snakes, like not physical, like a bird can just food. Then I'll be shouting, this is snake, snake. I used to be very scared. So they took me to one to give me some marks on my face. So since then, I dream of water, I dream I see snakes and all of that. So there is this guy, since I met him, things have been going bad for me. Is it possible that the spiritual wife is fighting me, or is it that my chi doesn't accept him?
Have you ever done a consultation about yourself?
Yes, he told me that I'm a water spirit, like I have a
Have you appeased your spirit guides? Or sometimes you do consultation just to hear and you don't settle these spirits. Remember, when you are doing consultation, it is spirits they call to come and talk what is doing you. When the spirit finish saying what is doing you, you now go and relax in your house. They will torment you. Do you understand?
They used to, the last time I did, they used to give me some soap to wash my hair. I wash
The
my head
spiritualist gave
there,
you soap.
then I bathe and do some other
The spiritualist gave
spiritual.
you soap.
Yes, he used
That's what you used
yes,
to
he used to wash my
appease your
head.
spirit. Soap.
Then he used to mark.
Be speaking out. Let me be understanding you now.
Yes. He used to give me soap to wash off my head. Then he used to mark my body and some little things. He say, okay, he has done this one to just
I didn't
appease
hear
the
you.
spirit
What
for
did you
me.
say?
He used to give me soap to wash my head. Like he washed my head there immediately. Then he used to mark my
Is
body
it a
and say,
Yoruba?
okay, I've
Is it an
appeased the
affair you went
spirit
to
for
miss?
me.
Eh?
No, it's not an
Is it an
affair.
affair you
It's a
went to meet?
spiritualist.
Spiritualists give
No,
you
it's
soap to wash your
spiritualist.
head. Spiritualists give you soap to wash your head as
Yes.
appeasement.
That's what he said.
My darling, please, it's not like that. Do you understand? That's why you're experiencing that kind of things. There are ways to appease spirit. It's not with soap. No spirit that they appease with soap. He made marks on your body.
Yes.
Wahala not too much like this. Wahala not too much like this. I've told you people something. Be careful where you go. See. Hey God. Hey God. See, there are some spiritual gifts you lost, throughout this your journey of life, you cannot get it back. There are some things that you will lose in your process of spirituality. No, you cannot get it back. Hope you have not slept with this spiritualist.
No.
See, that spiritualist na 419. Run. You need to even do consultation. Whether they don't even put waiting you not carry con this life, give her to you. Do you understand?
Okay, ma.
You send me a message, let's do a consultation. Because some of all these spiritualists, they are agents looking for spiritual gifts to steal and bring the person down. Just as some spiritualists like me are called to save souls, there are some that are called to bring down souls, so pull you down. That's their mission. Okay?
I read. I'll write it. Okay.
Awo. Is it Aworiwo that is your name? Abi is Awolowo? What's your name? This my husband has left me. He has left me behind. You have left me behind. Awo, are you there? Okay, since Awo is not here, so cool.
Hello.
Okay. What's your question? Please go straight to the point. Why are you laughing? My husband has left me behind.
I am Ugochukwu is such a name.
Okay,
Hello?
Ugochukwu, how may we help you? What's your question?
I want you to check.
I don't do checking. I don't do checking. Sorry.
So what do you really do?
I don't do online checking. Sorry. If you want to check, you go and do Afa. Come and do Afa. So cool.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. I must say you're actually doing well. Let me go
Sorry?
straight to the question. I said I must say you're doing well. Like I love your teaching.
Thank you very much.
My question is it possible for like a first male child, what's it called, to reincarnate, to come from, let's say, water of reincarnation and all that from his mom's side? Is it possible?
No.
Like,
No. It can only happen like that if you were born in your mother's village. Do you understand?
I understand.
So your water of reincarnation can come from two places. It's either your water of reincarnation is coming from Brendo, darling. It's either your water of reincarnation is coming from your father's village or where you were born.
Okay. Yeah, that's my question because a friend was just saying that and we're having argument about it.
Okay, and that reminds me. So let me just chip this in. I was reading a comment and somebody said that he's reincarnating from his father's side, but his chi is in his mother's side. I read the question and I was wondering, how can you be reincarnating from your father's side and your chi is in your mother's side? Obviously, somebody did that consultation and told him that. And he too, he lacks knowledge, so he accepted it. Just as they would do some people's consultation and tell them that the name of their spiritual husband is Obukoko. Do you understand? Is Obukoko. Who has the right? They know they see spiritual husband name for Afa. So I don't know who there's a bobo now. There's a bobo now where? Annabelle. Yes, so it says spiritual husband now boost. Annabelle, are you there?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Annabelle. How are you doing?
I'm fine. My questions are more too.
Please try to summarize it because of other people.
Okay. The first one goes like this, like maybe if they have drawn your sheep from the sun and is with you, maybe in your room or other place, maybe you can keep it in parlor or in your bedroom.
Yeah, but it's with you now.
Yes, but it's with you. Is it possible that you be praying with it every day, or the day, maybe the market day, they draw that your chi for you?
You venerate your chi every day now with native chalk.
Only with native chalk.
What do you want to use to venerate your chi? Native chalk is what you communicate with spirit with, to spirit with. When you hold your native chalk, that's what you use in communicating with spirit.
Okay, but is it must that as in with that chalk, is it must that you must use a cooler?
It's not every time you use a cooler, no. How many cooler you want buy every day?
Okay. Sorry, the last one. Okay. Why some all the spiritualists, they will take you to water, maybe they see something in your body.
Yes, Ame, how are you? As I saw the name, I just remembered you. You said what, Annabelle?
Okay, so like maybe a priest or a prophetess or whatever, priest or all these spiritualists take you to water for appeasement, or maybe not even appeasement, maybe other thing that take you to the water, maybe settling your spiritual wife or husband. Why some of them kill the live chicken or goat? Is it necessary for them to kill it?
You see this very topic, yeah? Now this topic now make many spiritualists, they drag me.
Yes, because you will go, some will be killing it. I wonder why they will be killing something for a goddess.
First of all, let me tell you something. First of all, when I started this my calling, they gave me strict instruction. Spirits that called you will give you instruction. They told me that what? For every time I am offering sacrifice to the water spirit, the animal must be alive.
Okay.
Do you understand? The animal must be alive. Water does not like blood inside their temple, as in like inside the water. Now you need to understand that there are two types. There are two. Just as you have positive side of the water, you also have the negative side of the water.
Yes.
Now, the negative side of the water always likes their animal dead.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now, if you happen to meet one of their priest or priestess and they do consultation, yes, they did consultation and they will tell them to bring the animal dead. So the person will tell you that's what Afa said. That's how Afa said I should do the work.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's up to you to know who you want to do your work. But for me, it's a taboo. I can never do it.
even to the eyes of man, self is a taboo. Why will you kill? Why will you slaughter something on the water?
There it goes.
I'm not a spiritualist, but as in me seeing it, sometimes I will go to water, see some.
If it can be appalling to you in your physical eyes, how much more?
Yeah, it's so irritating. And they will use the blood. After killing it, they will sprinkle the blood inside the river and still use that same blood again to rob that person they are working for. I met one man like that. I told him that, see, this goat, we are not going to kill it. Even though you are killing it, I will not be here. That was how I went. I didn't stay for the work again. That was 2021.
You are lucky. You just saved yourself from a very big problem. Please be using Unalive. It's an eyesore. What's your next question?
Okay, the last one is each time I dream, I always see myself in the river. Big ocean, not even small one. And some people will be as in like, if I'm swimming, I'll be seeing some people, they will round me, but sometimes if I wake up, I will not understand.
Number one, I don't do dream interpretation, right?
Yeah.
It's not one of my gifts. Dream interpretation is not one of my gifts. It's my husband's gift. So I really don't want to indulge in it because it's not my gift. Queenie, I will slap you.
Okay,
Queenie avoids me. Okay, Annabelle.
All right, thank you very much.
You see this Queenie? Queenie is a true confirm Ogbanje. Chilove. Chilove, are you there?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine. Mama, I love your teaching.
Oh, thank you very much, darling.
Yes, ma. Ma, please, like on Friday, I went to do a walk because the place I did that far, though I chatted you one certain time after your life, but you didn't give me feedback, Sha. So I went to do a far consultation. So they now told me that I have a water, that I'm a water child from my mother's side and from my father's side. So
okay.
I was like, they now say they are requesting something from me, the water people, that I should go and appease them. And though my life was like somehow mysterious, like because even accidents, I had accidents, I don't know, maybe they are the one, I don't know, Sha. So I did that appeasement on Friday.
Go straight to your question.
Okay. Like I don't know, though the question now I don't want to ask because I want to draw down my chi. So I heard what you were saying here. I want to draw down my chi on next week Tuesday. And I don't know now if I should draw because I want to keep it there.
Why would you keep it there? Why are you drawing your chi down when you don't have time to attend to it? Why?
It's the woman that asked me to draw it down.
Careful. Some of these spiritualists can use this your chi for chi to be doing bad work.
Okay, ma.
If you know you are not ready to hold your staff by yourself, please allow it to be. Do you understand? Just be feeding to the sun until you have what? You have time to do it. How can you say you cannot find me on YouTube? Oh me. Hey God. Shell baby darling, good night. Do you
Mama.
understand?
Yes, ma. And now I've given her money. She says it's on Tuesday. I don't know.
So what do you want me to do? To go and take the money?
No. Jesus.
There are some decisions that are for you. You will make it yourself and you will. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. No problem, ma'am. But I would like to get your contact, so Biko.
You send me a message, right? Send me a message on TikTok here after the live. Andre, why are you laughing?
All right, ma. Thanks so much, ma. Good night.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
This comment section, you people are very wicked. Why you people laughing? You don't know that some spiritualists, when money don't enter their hand, they know they refund again. You say she should go and refund. The spiritualist will tell her that she has bought all the materials to cut down chi. Andre, well, not too much like this.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
How are you and how's the family?
We are fine, no.
Ma, this is my first time entering
Oh,
your page.
you're welcome.
Thank you very much, ma. Man, a quick one, though. Like, how do you know if you are a water child, if you are gifted?
Through consultation.
It's okay. Because there was a time I normally see things before it happens.
Okay.
But suddenly the vision just go blunt. I could not see anything, even in my
Now,
dreams.
sometimes too, when spirit they give you the vision, you know they use them till they do anything. They'll close it. If they are showing you things that will happen to certain people and you don't tell them, you don't use it, they'll close it.
And for some time now, I've been dreaming. If I wake up, I cannot remember those dreams that I have. So the thing
Sweetheart,
is,
you
it's
need a
kind of
consultation.
I've done some consultation. They said I'm from the water. I'm from the waters, and my chi, because I'm an Orobo. They say my chi na money, na king of money, like is a king of
I
wealth.
know they understand all those things when they talk. Chi na king of money. Wetin be chi na king of money?
My chi name for Orobo say they call her Ovierigo. So I don't know if what she's saying is right. Although with this
Your chi na Ovierigo. I dey hail una Orobo people. I give una hand. Your chi na Ovierigo.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't even know. So the thing I did some like appeasement on the water. I bought some things.
Now your chi you go give food for water.
That's what she said. That's what the woman
they
said.
do well, Orobo people are giving hand.
So how do I consult? How do I do a proper consultation?
You send me a message.
Okay, so after the live now, she send you a message. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Good night, ma'am.
Good night. Please follow me. I'm eating popcorn.
No problem. Enjoy yourself, ma. You need it.
I was on the road throughout today.
Okay.
People know that I traveled for my daughter's matric. I've been on the road and I've not had a decent meal. Eunice.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine, ma.
Please, can I have your question?
I wanted to do a consultation.
Okay, if you want to do a consultation, you send me a message here on TikTok, right? Requesting for a consultation, and I'll take it from there.
Okay, because I want to do I've did the water appeasement. It's not working. How many times?
So let's know why your water appeasements have not been going through. Okay?
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Para, why are you not accepting people up now? Para, where did you go? Accept them now. The BICB there slept and left me. Because he drove today, he has been driving. Param, please help me bring people up. Poshella.
Good evening.
Good evening, dear. How you doing?
Fine, greetings.
Greetings.
My question is just this. I see a lot of pages on TikTok and all that kind of thing doing this DIY, and they tell you to take the soap to the river, apply oil on your body, and bathe there. So I want to ask: is it permitted to stain that river with palm oil?
You see this DIY? If you never buy one person, some people not go learn. If this DIY never buy one person, some people not go learn. Now, That person DIY does not work for everybody. Just as we have different tribes here in this earth, that's how we have what? Different kingdoms in the water. You go do DIY when not be waiting, maybe na abomination to where you dey come from. You go do DIY. When you do DIY is do it yourself. When you do it finish, you will pick up problem that is bigger than that problem that made you to do DIY. Do you understand? Oshela.
Yeah.
So please,
Yeah, I
be very
understand.
careful
So
with
that's
DIY.
sometimes that oil, because each time I feel it, I feel the oil part is similar to the blood and is wrong. That's why I'm
So
asking.
you see it? It means that maybe your spirit don't want all those kind of things. Me, I know they carry palm oil go water.
But I
Wait,
don't
I won't
think
cook yam.
myself.
Wait till they carry palm oil go do for water. I won't cook yam for there.
All right, thank
Do
you.
you understand?
That's all.
Uh-huh. So please be
Yeah, I
careful,
do.
yeah?
Yeah.
Why not they laugh? You people on this comment section, you people are wicked. Peacified.
Yeah, good evening, ma.
Good evening, dear. How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma.
Royal rice for spiritual husband. That one is loud though. Peacified, please, can I have your question?
Okay, ma. So, I just want to know if there's a reason behind this earring stuff because I get it a lot. Like my right ear. Sometimes when I'm thinking about something, I'll just hear this ringing in my ear.
Spirits, I have a message for you. They want to pass a message to you. Go and do a consultation and know what your spirit guys are talking about.
Okay, because I get it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a message. Like
There's a
maybe they're,
message
they're
for
trying
you.
to.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Happy Amal. Is it Amal? It's Amal. Amal, are you there? Amal was there before these two people.
Hi.
Hi, Amal.
I don't really have a question. I just wanted to let your audience know that you are the real deal. Honestly, you are the real deal. Like the amount of things that you saved me from, no amount of gifts or money can repay you for that.
I'm only doing my assignment.
Literally, I mean, I think if only some of the people that are talking to you just do a consultation with you, then maybe they will have more of an understanding of
Some
what's
people,
happening.
Amal, see, some people cannot believe until they suffer.
Mm.
So sometimes you allow them to suffer. They will come back. If they are tied to my destiny, they will always come back.
Yeah, that's really it. I just want people to know that. Just give her a chance. Let her do your consultation. You might be surprised on what you find out.
Don't mind them. When I say Oma's consultation is expensive, and some people will talk to me, I'm doing consultation 1 hour 40 minutes. Waiting happen. Oma, thank you very much, my love. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Me too, definitely. I can't wait.
Happy life. This popcorn is so nice. Happy life, are you there?
Good evening, how are you?
Happy life. Honey? Babe. Put your head there. Happy life is not Valerie.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Please, can I have your question? Good evening.
Good evening. I want to ask you if I have a calling.
You would I swear, and you know what, Para? The popcorn is from AJ. AJ popcorn is very nice. Valerie, if you want to know if you have a calling, you do a consultation.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright.
So that even when you know you have a calling, you would know the type of calling as well.
Okay.
So you send me a message, right?
Alright.
Mukulu. I'm Mukulu.
Good.
I am Mukeke. Oh, Mukulu. Did I pronounce your name well?
Yeah, you did.
Ah.
Thank you. Thank you. Good
Greetings,
morning,
darling.
Oma. How are you?
I'm fine. Please, can I have
I'm
your
good.
question?
Yeah, my question is it compulsory that when you are on this road of spiritual awakening, you have certain food that you eat?
Yeah. But the way they say it, and
Compulsory.
they say some people overdo it. Do you understand,
Okay.
Mukulu? Some people
Okay.
overdo it. They now make the spirituality very difficult to practice.
Okay.
That's why I tell people, connect with the spirit that's following you so that they will give you their own rules by themselves.
Okay. So
Okay?
I must keep on connecting with them until they bring the messages. Because they do bring messages.
Because the kind of rules they gave me in those days when I've not answered my calling, I was walking
Yes.
on eggshell. When I answered my calling, the rule not plenty reach like that, especially in regards to food.
Okay. I hear you. And this spiritual thing, it's different, Abby. Different callings for different people.
Sorry?
Is it different for different people? Because now
Yeah,
I'm seeing
spiritual calling is
I'm
different.
seeing
My call
different
might be
things
different from yours.
altogether.
Do you understand? Some people are called to save souls. Some people are called to be designers. Some people are called to what? Dress queens and kings.
Okay.
Example of such people, Vicky James. That's why you see that those people she makes her clothes for are not for the regular people. Twinnie, greetings, darling. There are some people that are called, their calling is to what? Dress kings and queens. There are some people that what? Their calling is to what? Style kings and queens hair. When you go to that salon, you will know say this salon not be for everybody. Do you
Okay, because
understand?
I've noticed that on my side, I think I am healing, but using energy.
You are what?
I'm healing people, but using energy. I think
Of
it's
course, if you are
totally
called to
different
heal, it's
from
energy, but
for
it will
other
drain you
people.
if you have not acknowledged the spirit that called you to do that act.
Okay, now I understand. All right then. Thank you. I do follow you on YouTube. I do listen to your videos. They are very informative.
Oh, thank you very much, darling.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Oma.
You're welcome.
And have a great morning.
You too, darling. Trust and obey. Trust no one.
Yeah,
Trust
Mama.
no one. What happened to trust no one now? Felicia.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are the family?
Sorry?
How your family?
You said what?
I said, how your family doing?
We are fine. Trust no one. Please send a request again.
I try
Felicia,
sending you
please, can I have your
message.
question?
I want to do consultation, but I try sending you message that going. So please follow me so you can see my
You
message.
can only send me 3 messages. If you send me 3 messages, I will see it. If you want to write more than 3 messages, it won't allow you again.
No, but I sent you one night. They said they not send. I see the
If you
message.
send me one, I will see it. If it has gone, I will see it.
Okay, because I want to do consultation. So please
B,
check it
thank you
out.
so much for reminding them to tap. Okay, Felicia. So I'm going to respond to you after the live, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Param, please don't bring anybody up again. I think just these people that are here, I will take them and end the live. Trust no one.
Okay. Yes, Mama. Good evening. Oh.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, what's
How
your
you
question?
there?
I'm fine.
I want to find out if I give my chief food. I want to find out if
No, I don't do
everything.
consultation online. If you want to find out that, you
Okay.
come and pay for Afa.
Okay. Your number is on the bio, right?
No, you just send me a message on my TikTok here to my inbox. I will respond.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ada.
Hello, Oma. How are you?
I'm fine. Please don't bring anybody up again, Para.
I have just two questions. One of them is
Okay.
to confirm, and one is on Onyowa.
Okay.
The one about the Onyowa is it's kind of confusing.
Okay.
Some define Onyowa as that person that came before me that had
That's
lived
you
life.
in your previous life.
Okay, and then some would say that is that the other person that came and left but did not complete his or her assignment, and then me was sent to come and start from where that person had left off, for me to come and complete, whatever it is that they left behind.
So can I answer that one first before you go to the next one?
Sure.
Okay, when they say Chi Oyuwa, it's still you, but you in your previous life, you in your previous body. Remember, I said it in my lecture at the beginning that this body changes, but the soul, which is the Chi Oyuwa, doesn't change. Do you understand? Now, in your previous life, with that soul in a different body, probably you did not do your assignment before your body what? Elapsed. So now you have come back again with a different body, the same soul, to do your assignments. Or you didn't finish it, you have come back, the same soul, different body to finish it. Do you understand it?
I understand. I think we both share the same concept of Chionyuwa, but the other kind of concept that some people have is this one that I just told you. This other person that came that didn't finish up the assignment, but you are now sent to come and finish up that part that they didn't complete.
Even you that is sent here now, is the same you now that did not finish it now. It's the same soul, just different body.
If I am the same soul, why am I feeding myself? Why do I have to feed myself?
Now, there comes the problem. I said you feed your chi. Your chi is what? Spirit has never been in the body before. It shows that you were late in my life. In the spirit realm, we have the soul, spirit, soul, and body. Your chi is the spirit, your personal spirit guide, and what? Your chi also has entourage. Your chi does not go alone.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right? Your chi goes with your entourage from both your father's side, your water, and all those things, right?
Yes,
that is the
that's right.
spirit. Then the soul is what? Is the soul that reincarnates.
Which is
so
me.
What?
Which is me.
Which is you. Now, this body, for a soul to exist on earth, you need a body. It is this body that changes. So in your previous life, if this body die, you go again. Just like you have accident with a car. The engine is still good. You go to a car shop with the same engine and they give you a new body to fit in that same engine.
I understand perfectly. I think me and you, we share the same understanding. I think what we have is some people don't. I think they maybe they have it, wrongly.
A lot of people have it wrongly.
And
A
I
lot of
think they're
people will say
really.
your chi is you. Your chi is not you. Your chi is spirit. It's your soul that is you. It's this same soul that is the same soul in the previous life. It's just the body that is changing.
Where I have a problem is when they start saying to somebody else that your Onyuwa, you have to feed your Onyuwa. That really gets me upset. And I think
That's
that's
why I'm wondering, because what?
they are
When you are
misleading
feeding
people.
your chi, it
Yeah.
comes with both the entourage, your Oyuwa, everything that you feed together. It's chi, it's the spirit you are feeding.
Well, I mean, I hope they don't keep misleading others because that's really.
That's why I always try to explain it explicitly. Even the priestess and the priest still make mistake.
Yeah.
I've
And
seen a video where the
right.
person said, your chi is you. Your chi is the name they call you now. I've seen it. I've seen it too. Before I used to respond, but I now notice that the more I keep writing on spiritualist page, the more they will what? Keep hating me. So now I just come to my page and teach it. Whoever finds the video, lucky you. If you don't find it,
Fine. Thank you for responding to this. The next one is I heard you telling someone is asking about being the first son, and is it possible for them to come from the water from his mother's side? And you said only if they were born in his mother's village. Me, I'm the first daughter in my father's place, right? But my water of incarnation is from my father's side.
that's how it should be. Now, what did I say? I said your water of reincarnation can only come from your father's village or where you were born.
Yeah, but but the person that incarnated me, well, the person that incarnated me came from my mother's side.
You can be reincarnating from your mother's side, but your water of reincarnation of this life is in your father's side.
Okay, I got you. All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, in the absence of no other question, it's time to rest. People can see my husband is already asleep and I don't want to disturb him more with my life. So I have to end this live because we had a long day. We did a lot of hours on the road. But I promise you, I'm still going to come live tomorrow. Okay, I'm still going to come live tomorrow. So I will take a lot of questions and also explain more into this spirituality. Okay, I want to say thank you to the gifters and those that tapped. I want to say thank you. I want to tell you, if you're not following me, please kindly click on the like button, follow button, so that when I come live, you would always learn. Tomorrow, I'm still coming to teach, right? I'm coming to teach and take some of your questions. So I want to say thank you. Keep dropping your comments on the comment section. One thing you should know is that I'm active on my page. If you drop a comment for me on my page, if I don't answer it, it's because I don't want controversy on my page. Some people don't know how to respect people's privacy, right? So I might see it and I will ignore, but some people, I still come to your inbox to reply the question, right? So always feel free to leave questions on my comment section. And for those of you that have missed my previous videos, my videos on TikTok are just 3 minutes, but on my YouTube you have 4 hours. The real teaching is on YouTube. It will give you a clear understanding of your spiritual journey. You should be on YouTube seeing those videos, right? Just click on my profile, you see my YouTube link. Kindly follow through that page, you will find me, right? And if you cannot find me, you can also write me on my inbox requesting for my YouTube link. I will send it to you. Until then, I want to say thank you, I love you, and sweet dreams. Bye.